have an early morning riser at home, it is such a common sleep issue that I hear with my parents. Why does my baby wake up so early? There's normally two reasons why this is happening. The first reason is we have to look at how are you handling that waking? Are you rushing in right away? Are you rewarding that waking with a feed and a bottle as soon as your baby wakes up? What we have to understand is that any waking that happens before 4:30 in the morning is a night waking. So it should be treated the same way that you would treat any other waking throughout the night within your sleep plan. So you would treat that waking with whatever method that you're using. Any waking that happens after 4:30 is we all tend to cycle into a lighter state of sleep around 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning. We do, babies do, children do, we all do. So while it's possible for our babies to fall back asleep at that time, they're in a lighter state of sleep, so it's harder for them to do it. So it's really important to make sure that we aren't using any kind of associations to help them fall asleep at that point, because we have to get them practicing to fall asleep on their own at that time. Not only do we want them to fall asleep on their own at that time, but we also want them to learn to be happy and content in their sleep environment and not need you right away. That is such an amazing skill that you can teach your baby, and one that I really recommend that you work on. So rather than rushing in right away in that early morning stretch, stop, wait, and listen, and see if your baby can start doing it, or your toddler can start doing it on their own. And a way to help them do that is to really make sure that we're working with an environment that's conducive to sleep. So a couple things that you might want to include in your sleep environment are blackout blinds to help block out maybe that early morning sun. A white noise machine can work really well as well to really drown out those early morning sounds like cars and birds. And we want to make sure that the temperature is good in the room. So we don't want it too cool. We don't want it too warm. I do prefer a cooler environment over a warmer environment. So you want to make sure that you're really setting up your child's sleep environment for sleep success, and that's going to help them fall asleep easier in that early morning stretch. But here's the main reason why your child is probably waking up really early in the morning, and one that I have to talk about. If you're seeing consistent early morning wakings, it's normally because your child is overtired. So sleep is getting lost somewhere throughout the day. Maybe your child isn't napping as well as they should throughout the day. Possibly bedtime is too late, so therefore they're going down overtired. They're sleeping more restlessly throughout the day, and therefore throughout the night, and therefore they're waking up even earlier in the morning. So it's really important to make sure that your child is going to bed as rested as possible. So start working on naps, getting those naps more consolidated. Start working on an earlier bedtime. Perhaps bedtime needs to be moved up a little bit so that your baby and child is going to bed better rested, therefore sleeping more restfully throughout the night, and therefore sleeping longer in the morning. And you can say bye-bye to those early morning wakings. Hi, it's Alana McGinn here. Thanks so much for watching Goodnight Sleep TV. If you would like any more information on Goodnight Sleep Site or how to work with a Goodnight Consultant, you can head over to goodnightsleepsite.com or follow us on social or subscribe to our YouTube channel on all the links below. Thanks so much, guys. I hope everybody has a good night.